There we go.
Oh, there it goes.
Alrighty, we are good. Why do you have to change everything up like that and make it look all different?
Yeah, it's freaking me out. Okay.
Hello, hello, people.
Oh.
Hope you're all doing great.
Alrighty. Oh no, where's my menu?
Your menu? What'd you do with your menu? Ragnar, what's going on? And why all the dots? That's not good.
Always on top of it. Can you not hear us or something? Is that why the silence? Uh-oh.
I told you we should have done a sound test. Or something.
Oh, you can?
Oh, okay, good. Can you see? Can you see everything?
Ah.
Oh, okay. Word must have made us think that something's screwed up, because you know we're still no good at this whole streaming thing.
Yeah.
You doing alright tonight, Ragnar? Has your week been good? Did you beat that octopath yet?
Man, I still want to try that. Gonna do a dramatic dark green background.
Dark green?
Oh, we're just gonna slide the window all around. There we go.
Show everyone my pretty background.
Okay. I'm gonna hide that. Uh-oh.
What'd you do to it?
I don't know. Seems to have figured itself out, though.
You killed it. What size did you use for the drawing on this?
Oh.
I
Good
just
question.
noticed there was a high CPU usage warning down in the corner of the screen, so I'm hoping that it lasts. Well, we've been as good as you can expect. Just, working for... Well, Sasha's been mostly working. I'm recovering. I had a... I don't know if I mentioned this last week. I had a bout with heat exhaustion at work.
I didn't say that you did, but...
I'm thinking I did. But yeah, I've been on medicine and such and recovering, so been on the mend. Too many days and too many hours out there on those telephone poles, I guess.
I should have prefaced this with, I'm not good at drawing vehicles.
Well, I'm pretty sure Avery will understand.
Why does this keep going away?
But yeah, we've been good. Outside of that little mishap, everything's been good. It's nice and solid. Can't really complain.
Where's my doodler?
Your doodler.
Yeah,
Is that the official name of it? I don't know if the frogs are out of my throat. Do I sound better than last week? I don't think I would.
I may have to start over.
I think they're there to stay.
Oh, here. There it is. There's my
Like I
doodler.
said, I'm going through puberty again. Or maybe for the first time. I don't know. I was a Toys R Us kid for a long time. Maybe that's it. Toys R Us closed down, so I had to grow up. Now my voice is changing. And what are you drawing?
You'll see.
This looks very much a rough sketch compared to your usual stuff.
Because I don't know how to draw these things.
Is that
and my
a tire?
doodler is gone again. Oh, come on.
What are you doing?
No, I gotta start over because it's being real funky.
One of these days, Sasha's gonna figure this tablet out.
It's not the tablet, it's I don't know. I think that my thing was too big. My file here just couldn't keep up. I'll have to make one a little smaller.
Yeah, I was gonna say it had to be. Look at, we're just like floating out in this beautiful expanse. I was gonna say, I was thinking maybe you made your.
Why does it just say Kitty Bit Games in the middle?
How did it get up there? It shouldn't be there. It's supposed to be down here below us, like next to the ASPCA.
I probably screwed something up.
Yeah, you probably did, because I put it down here. Well, we can give folks a nice little tutorial on how to make their
oh, there it goes.
Their thing as big or as small as possible.
Oh man, now I gotta start over. Seems to be running a little smoother now.
Yeah, I think you probably had it on like super massive.
I didn't do anything different from the last time, I didn't think, but... Alright, extra dramatic, green background.
So this picture tonight is supposed to be the profile picture that Avery Thickboy has on his Twitter and YouTube, but riding a go-kart. It's a golden retriever with a hat, with a cap and sunglasses. So do you want to draw is it easier to draw the go-kart first and then draw the dog into it, or?
I sure hope so.
Oh, okay.
Not my forte. Getting crazy.
Oh, thick boy, yeah. It is kind of funny to have to say it. I should just call him Avery.
Is that a tire? I don't even...
I added him on Twitter, so we're gonna have to, we'll just see if that can summon him.
There's gotta be a basic shape I can start out with that's just a go-kart. Maybe we'll start with the steering wheel.
Okay. New things for Sash tonight.
Yeah. Oh, goodness. What is this?
That's what I was just wondering. But your pictures often are like, your pictures often have me like, what the hell's going on here? And then it comes together and it's like, wait, I never should have worried.
Perhaps this isn't one of those times.
I have faith. You're not doing much to really make me have faith in my faith, but it always comes together, right? Actually, no, I could see that. I could see that coming together.
Eh.
Yeah.
You see something I don't?
Now make it work. Oh, we got some Fire Emblem music going here. You know, you never hear like Valkyria Chronicles music in any of these mixes they have. Yeah, I let Bree and Jose know that we're doing a stream, but I think they are a little busy this evening. We will have to see who shows up. So that's that Octopath. Anything new you've been trying, Ragna? By the way, if you're a fan of the Shin Megami Tensei series at all, they just, I know I've been talking a lot about mobile games lately, but they just released Shin Megami Tensei Devil Downloader DX2. That one is actually really, really good. It plays almost exactly like Shin Megami Tensei Nocturne. And you can actually see the demons like in Nocturne, which is a big plus for me. I love the Tensei series, but I'm not a big fan of when they don't let you see your demons, when it's always first person and the only thing you see is the enemy.
I'm not good at this tracing thing.
But what are you tracing? It looks like you're drawing it pretty freehand to me.
I made a new layer to try to clean up this go-kart, in quotes.
Oh, I saw on Twitter you were talking to that one guy about he made like 300,000 in like chapter 1 or 2 on Octopath. Did he ever make a video on that? I was meaning to keep up with that and go check out the video if he posted it, but I haven't looked to see if he posted it. Because 300,000 in chapter that early in the game? I'm kind of wondering what he was doing. I will find out. And then I'll make a video on it. No. I kind of wish I was doing covering Octopath a little bit, but I haven't gotten far enough in it to really feel like I'd know what I was talking about. What's his YouTube? I'll have to go check it out. Huh? Oh. I see why you laugh. Wow.
So that's supposed to be like what the pros do or something. But, clearly I don't know what I'm doing.
Seriously? That sounds like a really good trick. I'll have to check that out, because, yeah.
Honestly,
okay, I'll have to write that down.
I like the sketchy one better.
Whichever one you like better. You're the one drawing, so.
Okay, we're just gonna pretend this didn't happen. I don't know how to get that to go away. I guess I can just do this.
Whoa, that looks pretty cool, actually.
What?
Just watching it, like you're erasing it, but you're not erasing all of it. It's kind of cool. It almost looked like a time-lapse thing.
Okay, go-kart is its own layer. And now, dog.
So the dog's gonna be what? Leaning back? And because he gotta be. He looks cool. He looks relaxed.
Maybe this is a good time to also mention that I'm not very good at drawing dogs.
You heard it here first, everyone. We're not doggy bed games. We're kitty bed games.
Okay, I need my other reference now.
You know, if you get rid of the steering wheel...
Huh?
If you ditch the steering wheel right now, and then it'll give you a bit more room to draw in the whole dog's head and everything, and then you can put in the steering wheel back later.
I missed some stuff.
I'm sure it gave the drawing character. Yeah, I don't usually like mobile games either, but the Star Ocean one and the Shin Megami Tensei one, they did really well. They have all the major elements of Shin Megami Tensei. You can fuse demons. You can sacrifice them to one another for their to get their abilities to transfer over. It really reminds me a lot of Shin Megami Tensei Nocturne back on PS2, which is a really good thing. Except so far I haven't seen my favorite demon, the Beast and the Harlot, which is a shame, but Beelzebub, Lucifer, Metatron, Pale Rider, all of them are there so far. Trying to figure out how to draw him what part to start with.
Yeah, his nose is so long.
Well, he's a dog. He's a dog. Doggo.
Doggy.
Yeah. She was a real beast, I guess. She was one of my party in that was Beast and the Harlot, Beelzebub, Metatron, and the Protag. Yeah, the Protag. Of course, you can't get rid of him. I can't remember. Was it 5 players in a party though, or 5 characters? Because I could swear I had one more. I'd swear I had the Pale Rider. I think it was just 4 people. I must have just used the Pale Rider for a long time before I got that group. He's got sunglasses kind of like you do.
My like $5 sunglasses from Home Depot.
Yeah, I used Dye and Trumpeter for a while as well. I think I had them for one of my parties that I used to go into the dungeon with. I think it was was that Dungeon Endless? Man, I haven't played that game in so long. That was my favorite out of all the Shin Megami Tensei games, though.
Dog mouths are so weird.
Well, gameplay-wise, it was. I'd say story-wise, my favorite was Digital Devil Saga. I loved the storyline in Digital Devil Saga. That was a really good story. His tongue's sticking out a little bit.
Yeah.
Oh, you should show Ragnar the picture we're working with so he knows.
Oh, yeah.
So yeah, this is what we're working with at the moment. Yeah, Digital Devil Saga 2 was second part. It got really hard. Like, even for the Shin Megami series, it got difficult. But it was really good. I know, right? He's cooler than me, too. I can't do the whole hat sideways thing.
Yeah, me neither. I can't do hats, period. I need to give me a cowboy hat. I've probably got one.
I think you have one, but last time I saw it, it wasn't in the best shape.
Oh, dang.
I think it was a little bit dead in the closet. Oh, pardon me if I yawn a little bit. My medicine makes me sleepy. Very sleepy. A little bit ditzy, too. More so than usual. Oh, they're playing some X. Nice. I'm so glad they confirmed Xenoblade Chronicles 3. He's also working on something else that's supposed to be a darker, more mature universe, but like set in kind of a medieval sort of era. At least those are the rumors going around.
Is that how dog arms look?
Yeah, he said that he said they were they started they've done the writing, so I think they're actually working on the script and everything right now. But I don't know if they're actually going to be going into production on it before this other project of his or not. I think he's actually going to try to work on both at the same time, but that's a little ambitious for him. I don't know if he's ever done 2 projects at once. But if anyone can do it, I'm sure he can. As long as the series doesn't die off like Xenogears and Xenosaga, I'm happy.
How long are Labrador tails? Like, would you be able to see his tail above the seat there, or maybe he's sitting on it?
You could always put it up or something. His picture kind of leaves everything to the imagination, so. So Ragna, what anime are you watching this season? I know Attack on Titan Season 3 started airing. Yeah, I saw that the Season 6 of Teen Titans was confirmed. I'm gonna have to go and binge Seasons 1 through 5 all over again. Sasha hasn't seen it, so. We're still trying to figure out exactly what shows we're wanting to watch this season. We're still catching up with some of the older stuff, but no. Are you you watching the older stuff as well? Getting caught up on some of the backlog? Yeah, so far this season outside of Attack on Titan, I don't really know if there's anything that's just really exciting. Last season was really kind of game breaking. There was a lot of good stuff.
Hmm.
We're waiting in anticipation of when they finally announce when season 2 of Land of the Lustrous and Made in Abyss are going to be coming out. If you don't mind messing with some annoying ads to get to the actual videos, a really good free streaming service to watch everything really current. You can actually watch most things the night they come out. Is otakustream.tv. Works fine on a phone, iPad, whatever device you got. And you can stream it. You can cast it to your TV if you've got a smart TV on the Wi-Fi you got. That's what we usually do. We do have Crunchyroll and Netflix, but they don't get everything. So there's a lot of stuff that you never even see come over here to the States. So, but Otaku Stream subtitles everything. So as long as you don't mind the subtitles, it's there and free.
Is that how dog arms work?
Yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah, that looks fine.
Okay.
That's how it would be if you were like putting his arms up or putting his paws up over the back of a chair or a ladder or something.
Yeah. Okay.
A sophisticated anime, yeah. I think it might be as sophisticated as that crap, what's it called? The one with where they fought with their butts. To knock each other off into the water.
Crap,
it was stupidly popular.
Keijo or something?
Yeah. Is it Keijo?
I don't know, maybe.
We saw the first couple episodes of Prison School, and I read most of the manga. The manga's really good. It gets really wild. Yeah, that's it. That's the one. That was like the most famous anime of its season, and it was extremely popular. And then the mangaka and the animators decided they weren't going to do a second season. I can't remember the reasoning for it. I think it was some moral reasoning. Ragnar says, "How dare you insult Keijo, Sasha?"
Did I insult it? I thought I was talking about Prison School.
Like I said, we didn't actually see much of Prison School. They sure like to do anime about prison stuff, though. Considering they're in a country where prison is probably like... even just regular prison is pretty close to a death sentence unless you're pretty familiar with living off the crime world.
Oh, because you can't get a job and stuff?
Yeah.
I was gonna say, their prisons are pretty nice from what I hear.
Oh, I'm sure there are. Like all their facilities, I'm pretty sure they're very technologically advanced, probably very clean. Probably actually miles and miles above ours. But still, the way the social stigma of, you know, you having gone to prison would be just like... it would make life so much harder once you actually got back to society.
Yeah.
But there's so little crime, and everyone is so lawful, and everyone's so mature over there that, I mean, they probably have so very few prison cells that actually have people in them. Yeah, everyone's been talking about cells at work. We haven't actually seen it.
Yeah, we should watch it.
I've been hearing all about the main character, the little girl. I think she's Platelet. Like, everyone, the whole manga world and now the anime world is like in love with her. Like, she's like a coveted character. Oh, look, it says kitty bit on his hat because you didn't move that back down. So the kitty bit has been there the whole time. It's just been hanging out in the background.
In the white. Okay, well, I mean, it works. He's just representing. Is that how kids these days would say that?
It says kitty boo.
Kitty boo.
Kitty boo. I wonder whose dog that is. I wish Avery would come in here so I could ask him, is this your dog?
Whose dog is this? Is this a meme?
I'm pretty sure it is. A kitty bit hat. Who knows? Maybe someday there'll be merchandise, but I don't think we're that ambitious just yet.
I did look at designing us custom like hoodies and tank tops and stuff to wear when we go to cons and things.
Yeah, some clothing we can wear when we go to conventions to give us a little bit of free advertising.
Yeah.
I want a varsity jacket with Kitty Bit Games on it.
I think there is such a thing. Okay, that's not what I need.
Embroidered!
Nope, wrong one.
But then I would have to wear that instead of one of my other jackets, and I love my jackets.
That's true.
I'm a big jacket kind of guy.
I don't really have any fun hoodies or tank tops I'd probably wear to a con, so I'd probably represent Kitty Bit.
You got a ton of tank tops in there.
I do.
What about you, Ragnar? What's your favorite piece of clothing? Are you a hat guy? Shoes? Blue jeans? Other kind of pants? Cargo pants? I like cargo pants. I really like jackets, and boots are my thing. I love jackets and I love boots. See, the thing I love about wearing a varsity jacket with some really nerdy stuff on is the fact that you're supposed to be like...
Sweaters are nice.
Yeah, Sasha really loves sweaters. That's her big deal.
Sweaters and hoodies.
But in a varsity jacket with some geeky stuff, it's like you have a varsity jacket on. That's supposed to be like jock and, you know, you're the popular type, but you've got something totally nerdy on it. I love the contrast. It's like the best thing ever.
Man, I picked a really sad golden retriever as my reference.
I was gonna say, why'd you got the sad puppy in the corner?
Because I needed a dog looking over its shoulder. And that was the only one I could find. But he looks real sad.
He's in the corner. He's having a timeout.
Oh.
He probably peed on something.
Oh. He didn't know any better.
Golden retrievers are really good dogs.
Yeah?
Yep, very, very good dogs. But any dog is a good dog so long as they're raised well. Even ones that aren't good dogs when they're older, I mean, that's not their fault. That's because they were raised badly. A dog is only as good as the hand that brought it up. So if it's a bad dog, then that's
all your fault.
Yep, that's the fault of the person who rose it. Maybe he's a dog that lives on the edge. He doesn't have a license. He's driving something that's probably not street legal, so if you're gonna go illegal, you might as well go all the way, right?
I should give him a license plate, though.
By the way, this channel does not condone in any way illegal activity.
Nope.
You just do you. If it happens to be illegal, then, well, that's you.
How does puppy fur work?
Puppy fur? It works pretty much like regular fur. Yeah, that looks fine.
I don't know, like dog joints and things, like where's the shoulder and stuff, I don't know.
Hey, Axel, what's up?
Oh, it's Axel.
This dog is a criminal.
Maybe I'll draw the cat in this one in like a little cop car. Oh no, but that would require drawing another car.
You could draw him getting pulled over by a penguin. Oh, sorry.
Okay. Is it?
Oh, I remember Poochie.
I never watched The Simpsons.
The Simpsons had some really funny moments.
Yeah?
Mm-hmm. Yep, they had some really hilarious times. You know, there was an episode, like, this is way back near the very beginning. I think it was like season 3 or 4. They had the Red Hot Chili Peppers on there.
What?
Yep. They had them voicing themselves and everything. They even did one of their songs.
What?
They gave it away.
What? Give it away, give it away, give it away now.
Yep, they actually had them animated and they had them on stage playing it and everything. It was pretty funny.
Yeah.
God, I think that was like... Holy crap, I think it was like 25 years ago.
Oh.
Because I think The Simpsons is actually coming up on like almost 30 years right now. I think. Right now?
Right now?
They coming on 30 year right now. 30 year right now, I say. It really does look like Poochie though, doesn't it?
Okay, I guess the go-kart needs some colors, huh?
Yeah, some colors and some detail.
What detail?
Give it something. Paper Mario. I never really played those games.
No.
I should have though, because they're all modeled after the old Super Mario RPG. I love that game. That was one of my favorite games. Back on the Super Nintendo. Like every other boy of the time, I loved Gino.
Who?
He was one of the characters. He was like the hardest hitting main character in Mario. Yeah, I heard that was the best one. Everyone really wanted Gino in Smash. I really think he'd be awesome in Smash, but I think there's like a crazy amount of copyright issues because I think his copyright is owned by 4 different groups right now. So that means you'd have to pay licensing fees to 4 of them. So 4 times the amount just to have Gino on your stuff. You could give it white wall tires.
I could.
I like white wall tires.
But then I'd actually have to know which part of it is the side.
White wall tires are great. They're gangster.
Are they?
I don't know. I like them though. I've always preferred white wall tires, but you imagine if you so much as touch a curb, you're like,
Your life is over.
yeah. And white walls are so expensive.
Yep.
This dog looks like he just stole your bones, and now he's gonna ride off on you.
Yep.
Oh, did you say you were gonna give it a license plate?
I should.
Gangster. You could do.
That looks silly. I don't know about that.
Just make sure there's fine defining lines between the white. It'll look better once the cart is not white, and the background is not white. It'll stand out. Right now, everything is white. Thick boy gangster. Gangster thick boy?
I hope he likes his... whatever this is.
Right now, I just looked at the tires. They look like the silliest set of eyes. With the dog sitting on top of it. Now I have this image of this dog sitting on top of this alien robot's head.
Well, that's what this is, actually. Man, I'm so bad at shapes.
But shapes shape us all.
Yeah, that's like art in a nutshell. But I can't do it. What even is that line?
Come on, Axel. Stop being all afraid. Our buddy Axel is in here for the first time in a while, and everything is spooking him. He's just going around like trying to touch everything, and then if there's any noise, he jumps and runs away.
He's a big tough cat, though.
He's supposed to be a big tough cat. More like a little baby.
He's like one of the biggest cats. Milo, I think, is a little bigger, but this cat's got just the most high-pitched itty-bitty meow.
Yeah, he's a really big cat. And whenever he meows, it sounds like a kitten with a cold. August 3rd for Nintendo Direct. I wonder if they'll mention anything about
Animal Crossing!
Yeah, that.
Oh shit, I've got Tokyo Game Show marked on my calendar because I'm gonna watch that, and they better bring me some Animal Crossing. I should have just made this thing one solid color. What am I thinking?
Nah, it gives it a character if you do multiple colors. It's really starting to look like a weird alien thing, though. With that line like that, it just looks like it's really unsure. Like it's got one of those wiggly mouths. Like, I don't know about this.
Can't deal with that right now. Age of Empires, what?
Yeah.
Gonna say, I know that song.
Well, that sounds about right. Unfortunately, he'd be losing about at least half of all of America's somewhat intelligent people, because I think most of the smart ones watch anime nowadays.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, there was something on Twitter a while back. I think it was some celebrity or another said that anime was for stupid people or kids, and then a whole bunch of different other celebrities from all sorts of things chimed in with their favorite anime shows.
Like I'm a rocket scientist and I watch anime.
Something like that, yeah. Like there were a few popular MMA fighters in there. There's a lot of people. It was cool. It was gangster. Is it a boat? Is it a go-kart? Bless you.
Excuse me.
Is it a bow tie?
Smash.
Gangster for Smash, yes. We'll have the corpse of Jimmy Hoffa present. The zombie of Jimmy Hoffa. Can't find Jimmy Hoffa's body if he's a zombie.
Oh, thank you. My hand is cramping. Al Capone.
You've been Al Caponed. I'm sure that joke hasn't never been made on the internet before. Man, now that's some relaxing music right there.
Yeah, it's nice.
Get your chillax on. Man, I guess this is a pretty busy Tuesday for everybody.
Maybe we should have rescheduled. We were having all kinds of issues. We had to reset up our stream 3 times.
Yeah, I had reset it, and then we had a software update that reset a whole bunch of things. And then, let's see. Oh, I bumped my computer, and currently my graphics card is in there a little bit loose. So when I bumped it, it knocked it loose. So my fans all go crazy, and my computer shuts down, so I had to fix that. I had to just keep resetting everything.
Oops. I'm not really sure what's going on in this particular area, but...
Roy-san and Sasha-san, what's up?
Sure, why not? Jen is a term of endearment, so you could say it to your pets or someone you're really close to.
Mm-hmm.
San is respectful, like Mr. or Miss. Tan, fudge. I think that's kind of like...
I think Tan is like really close, like friends, like kind of only friends sort of thing.
Yeah.
Like,
I think it's kind of like Chan, but I think maybe more respectful.
Chan,
I'm trying to think of the difference.
Yeah, I think Chan is more like familial, whereas Tan is more like on the friends side of things. What about Kun?
Kun is
That's pretty much like an equal, right?
Yeah.
Like calling, it's like directly, there's respect, but it's not like the San.
Yeah, I think it's someone your same age, but I think it's still a term of respect.
Yeah, like they're pretty much shoulder to shoulder with you, whereas San could be, it's more of putting them on a pedestal.
Yeah. Yeah, San is very formal.
And Chan is more like, there's not,
It's kind of like a pet name.
yeah, it's not disrespectful, but it's just, there's not that heightened level of respect. It's playful.
Hmm. I mean, people who draw cars as like a, like that's all they draw. First of all, how? And second of all, wow.
How? And then,
Wow.
wow.
Like, I'm super impressed. How do you draw so many straight lines?
Wow.
Wow.
Well, I think they use a ruler or a straightener. Like now I'm pretty sure they do all of it like through software on an iPad or, you know, through what you're using.
Yeah, but how?
I'm pretty sure with most of it you can just do like you do in Draw. You can kind of do a dot here, a dot there, and it'll put a line there, and then you just straighten it out. As far as the contours, the curvatures, I'm pretty sure there's software that handles all that. It's not too hard to draw geometrically, though.
I can't do it.
Shapes and everything. I used to draw cars.
Eh, sugoi.
Cars, and a few other things. If I ever did any of my Aztec kind of stuff, I can usually draw that pretty straight too.
Dog for Smash. Unbeatable. He just drives around and wrecks people.
Kawaii.
Kawaii.
Kawaii gangster.
Kawaii sugiru.
Kawaii gangster thick boy.
I hope this is Thick Boy approved so far.
Kawaii in the street, senpai in the sheets.
What?
Don't call me daddy. Call me senpai.
What those are?
A little more respectful. Ocho-san.
Oto-sama.
Oto-sama. Oh, a little more Xenoblade X Chronicles in this.
Chronicles.
Xenoblade Chronicles X. I said Xenoblade X Chronicles. Like the X-Files.
X Chronicles.
I was trying to draw up all the links between the Xenoblade games. And I think I've got most of it figured out as how it all works together.
Are they connected?
Yes, definitely connected. The primary, one of the big major characters later on in Xenoblade Chronicles 2 actually created the universes of Xenoblade X and Xenoblade 1. And he was the primary villain in Xenoblade 1. Well, the half of him that was missing was, at least. It's really hard to explain if you didn't play the game. Man, drawing in layers makes that all so easy.
Yeah. I can't believe when I first started doing this.
Yeah, I beat Zeno 2 quite a while back. Yep. Spent a lot of time thinking about it to figure out what the links between it and the other two games would be, and I'm pretty sure that the architect, the part of him that was in the void, and he said at the end that he was about to die, and he was gonna die at the same time. I'm pretty sure that was Zazant from Zazant. I can't remember his name, but the one that manifested himself out of Shulk, the primary, the final boss. I think that was his other half. I'll be right back. 1 second. Zamza. Zamza? Was that it?
Hmm?
Crap. I can't remember his name. No, but the last villain from Xenoblade Chronicles 1 that possessed Shulk. I'm pretty sure that was the half of the architect that was missing. And when he said that he was about to die on the other side, that was when Xenoblade Chronicles 1 was ending. When he was about to be defeated by Shulk.
I should probably move that Kitty Bit Games now.
Yeah, and that GPU tweak is right there too. Can you do something about that too?
Oh, that's because it's up on here.
Yeah, just minimize. There you go. That's just for the graphics card. Yeah, but you wouldn't have known about all, you wouldn't have had first experience with, or first-hand experience with all of the memes. Have you seen the video where someone went and rewrote the entire combat music of the game with the soldiers' voices? The "Don't forget me." He rewrote the entire Xenosaga saga. God. The entire Xenoblade theme, the musical theme. He did use their voices for the whole thing. It's great. You should put like some text or something on the side. And shouldn't there be a black line there too to match? Like you've got a black line here, but not between those.
Yeah.
No, see, like the red and the blue has the black in it. There you go. There you go. Symmetry. Hey, did you see the one where they took the music from Morag City and they redid it with the Trumpet Boy meme? It was Morag, and then the Trumpet Kid was doing the entire theme. What's that? What the heck is that? Oh, voice bubble.
Yeah. Oh, I got real thin.
Adopt. So where's the cat? Are you gonna throw a cat in? Like on the back of the go-kart? Or as a design on the go-kart? In the blue? Right there?
Maybe he'll be a cop. I don't know. Should he be saying adopt a cat? Adopt...
Adopt a pet?
Adopt...
Adopt a buddy? Nah, we don't want to draw a cat getting run over.
No.
No cat violence.
Maybe I'll draw a cat with like a police siren hat. What color should this cat be?
Gray? I don't know.
I'll do in white.
I don't know about the gods. Maybe the ducks. I can hear them out there making noise. But Ragna, this isn't even your final form. Your final form is Gangster Thick Boy. You're gonna have it sitting right on the front of it?
I can't draw a circle.
I'm sure there's a tool here that'll draw it for you.
All my tools are gone and I didn't ever figure out how to get them back. I'm just improvising.
Oh, I just noticed, yeah, you don't have all your stuff on the side. There's a lot of things missing on the left. Did a cat step on your tablet? Is that what happened?
Maybe.
Because when they step on things, God, they mess everything up. I don't know if you're angering the gods by doing that, Ragna, but you might be angering Ben Stein. He might come after you for your red eye. Try clear eyes. Clear eyes. Man, it's hard to get as monotone as him. So where's the sun gonna be this time?
I don't know, because the
Behind him?
angle of it, like, yeah. Guess I'll have to be.
You should do a KBG on the hat.
Mm.
Yeah, those were great commercials. Some of the most memorable commercials ever. Those were memorable. What other? Oh, the Mentos ones. Those were really memorable. Like where they had these like real pretty French ladies going around doing stuff like playing tennis or badminton, and then like all of a sudden, like something bad would happen to them, and they get their face smashed into the dirt or something, and they bring their face up, they're all muddy and messed up, but they smile and their teeth are like completely clean and fresh. Hey, Dominique, what's going on? Hope you're doing good tonight. Yeah, those were good commercials. The best commercials are Japanese commercials, though. Like, they are freaking weird.
They're
but,
nuts.
like, I don't even know what goes into their creative process. Like, who thinks up half the crap that happens in those commercials? It's like they just need an idea. So they're like, hey, someone go ask crazy-ass Takanawa from accounting what we should do for our next commercial. Takanawa's like, for the next McDonald's commercial, we should have this kid, like, totally freaking out about his Happy Meal. But, you know, have the screen go red and he's just going berserk, like, really berserk. Have you guys seen the Japanese men commercial? The one about the ramen?
Men.
Yeah, they have, like, these like, buff Japanese dudes, like, swinging around these giant lobs of noodles, like, swinging them around, just saying, men, 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 and men, and they throw the noodles, like, off into the distance, and they land in some dude's bowl. Because men is the word for noodles over there. Like, raw men is just, you know, noodles. The Old Spice commercials totally had to have been made by... I believe they were written by Japanese people or extremely drunk and high Americans.
Yeah. Does this cat look disapproving enough? Not really.
Is it? Is the cat really disapproving, or is it ready to go, and it actually agrees with his statement of adopt a buddy?
He agrees that we should adopt a buddy, but he doesn't agree that he's going at the correct speed. That's why he's got a little police hat thing. Siren hat.
Is that what that is?
Yeah, I don't know what they look like.
What? Wait, what? You don't know what a siren looks like, or
Nope.
like the light?
I sure don't.
It's kind of like you could do it like a fedora, really, like the top of a fedora, and just make it orange. Let it look like a light. Well, if we all sat around and watched Bible Black as a family, I'm sure at least the family would end up growing. It's like, hey, I thought we were just watching some of that Japanese animation together. Where did all these children come from? It's like, look, it's slipping away. It's just halfway on the screen now. It's just creeping. It's like wherever you go, you can't get away from me. I'm the motherfucking sun. You'll never escape. That's why the sun is in everyone's picture, because you just can't escape it.
The sun is forever there.
Night never happens in Sasha Artland.
Nope. So sophisticated.
Those are the most detailed tire treads I've ever seen. With these here eyes.
Oh. I don't know which one of these has the go-kart on it. Oh,
I honestly hate the sun. I really don't like the sun.
Maybe neither.
That's just me, though. I'm a night owl.
Oh man, that'd be tough.
Man, the sun and the moon from Soul Eater. The moon was cool looking too, and it was always laughing.
Yeah, the sun was kind of scary. Like, man, it really looks evil.
The sun in Soul Eater looked like someone took the sun from Mario Brothers 3 and ultra high def the crap out of it and made it just look just evil. Because it's like it's always just looking down its nose at you and laughing. Which is kind of what it feels like.
Yep.
At least that's what I feel the sun's doing to me. Hey, terrarium music. That means it's nap time.
This is definitely the height of sophistication.
Yeah, that's what we were talking about earlier. It's like, this dog is cooler than we are. Man, if Ragna, if that's how it actually worked, man, that would be great. Like, if you actually block... Can you imagine if Twitter ever got that much power that somehow if you blocked someone or something on Twitter, it just ceased to exist to you in the real world? What?
My tea.
Oh. I was like, what are you pointing at? What do you want from me? Sasha's just pointing off in the direction of, like, there's like 7 things over where she was pointing. You drink so loud, I bet everyone could hear it.
Oh.
Just gulp, 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 gulp.
I don't know what else to do to this.
Nah. What if, that'd be scary. Like, what if Light Yagami figured out how to use, like anything as a Death Note? Twitter could be Death Note.
Oh, God.
Facebook. No, Tinder. You swipe left and they die.
I know.
If that were the case, though, I really bet everyone would be on their best behavior on dating sites.
Mm-hmm. I don't know that this picture can get any worse. Better?
Give the road some detail. Maybe little like curb thingy or something. I don't know. I'm just grasping at straws here.
A curb in my drawing?
Curb. Could do Death by Yelp. We didn't like this restaurant, so give it a bad review, and then it suddenly catches fire. Ragnar says you drank so loudly. He was getting a drink. Sasha just drinks for everybody.
Mm-hmm. That's why I drink so loud.
I'm so damn thirsty. And then I listen to her drink. It's like, I'm not thirsty anymore.
Suddenly okay.
Quenched my thirst.
Is that a curb? Have I appeased your desire for a curb?
I guess. Actually, Yelp is really powerful these days. Like, if someone really makes, if some business really makes the wrong person mad, and they get a bunch of friends, and they just badly raid a place, might as well be burning it down.
No, I don't like that.
Oh, don't worry, Ragnar. It'll be available on Kickstarter here pretty soon, or Indiegogo, I'm sure.
Indiegogo?
The hoverboard from Back to the Future. You're gonna put these really realistic looking clouds in the background. Actually, those look pretty good. Those look good. No sign of Avery, though.
Yeah, dang.
I sent him a text on the Twitter. I tried to summon him. It wouldn't work. Didn't work. I think everyone's just busy this week. Tuesday's one of those days where it's like anything could happen. Every time a Tuesday or a Thursday rolls around, it seems like those are the days that like things tend to like gravitate toward those days. Like,
oh, you know what?
when crap hits the fan. Oh, some fire. But is that bombastic enough? You know, though, if there were fire coming out, I think that cat would look far more distressed. Like, I think that cat would be back behind the dog.
Maybe.
Yeah, Dominique got it. That cat is judging him.
Yeah, that's the idea. No.
You have all this smoke going up into your clean, cloudy sky now. The sun's just watching, waiting for the moment where he can make this dog into a hot dog for his pollution habits.
It's a, one of those police things.
Now that you've zoomed in, Dominique is very correct. Look at that face. Like, why are you even here? Why are you on this? Why were you even born, Poochie? Man, that face is just... If someone looked at me like that, I'd be like, how can I go on? Like, where do I go from here? I've made someone make this face at me. This cat is just like, I can't get over it. I didn't pay I didn't pay it much attention until you just went zoom in on it. It just. I prefer my meat to have a little less fur and bones, and it not be dog. Go with some chicken or some beef. So, does the cat want to arrest him because it's because of the go-kart, right?
He's just driving too fast.
But he's driving slow enough that the cat's able to chill out on the hood.
Yeah, but there's fire coming. Maybe he didn't get his car inspected.
Yeah, but there's fire. Oh, this is a bad argument, is what you just... That was your thought process just then. Oh, but there's fire. Like, wait, no, that's totally going against it. That's totally agreeing with him. That one dude from MySpace will probably join you for a meal, Ragna. What was his name? The Mark Zuckerberg of MySpace. Man, that cat's got this. He's got the skill of defy gravity in all forms of physics. He's holding the front of the vehicle down, keeping it from popping a wheelie. Yeah, Tom from MySpace. Man, I remember when MySpace launched. I didn't care at all. I'm pretty sure he was everyone's first friend. I took Zuckerberg off my Facebook immediately. Yet somehow he still got like over 100 million friends. Everyone just leaves him. I was like, I don't know this millionaire. Take him off my list. Because I'm not a millionaire. Man, I wonder how many memes popped into existence just from the days he was in court alone. The Zuckening. There you go. A badge. That makes up. Well, okay.
Oh, there's not enough pixels.
Wait, you can't draw because the pixels have become too small?
Hmm.
Actually, Facebook is getting really big for streaming. There's a lot of people that are streaming now on Facebook, and apparently it's not nearly as competitive as like YouTube or Twitch. Yeah, we do that as well. Dominic got because we do a lot of the conventions here in Dallas. Like Anime Fest is coming up here pretty soon, and then there's another one next. There's like 3 more this year. It can be good for news, although we don't really use our Facebook for much. Are you like putting I'm a cop?
Mm-hmm. My hand's cramping.
I know with the way you're drawing that looks like you have to draw it like an Etch-a-Sketch.
I have to go over it a lot.
I don't know if I would believe this cat. But he's able to stick to my hood while I'm apparently driving like, F1 speeds. He's like 242 miles per hour. But this cat that has a badge says I'm a cop on my hood and with his little headlamp.
What else can you do but believe him?
Yeah, you do seem to be compelled to believe him. That'd be scary to me though.
It's actually more legible far away.
Wow.
He's just being completely ignored too.
I wish you'd said that earlier, Dominique. She could have put that on the badge.
Obey? Dang.
Just obey.
Oh, I shoulda. Yeah, it's a nice toaster, huh?
Toast.
That flaming toaster.
You could expand the white to about like here where the thick line is. Usually white wall tires are in the entire wall of the tire. If you care. Next week we're gonna do a cat that's gonna have a Supreme shirt on. No, we won't.
Alright, I'm at a loss.
You could always do a series like that. You could do a series that's a bunch of different famous YouTubers as cats.
I could. I do
If you
like
had
to
a-
try to make things gaming related around here, though.
If you had a cat with a Supreme shirt on, what would that be? Rice gum? I think she was actually just looking at that earlier today, and did you figure it out?
No, I gotta watch through all the previous art streams and find out what was after this and what other ones there are so I don't miss any. But I'm not sure what the next one is. I gotta watch like 6 hours worth of stream.
Yeah, I agree, Ragnar. I've never been any kind of fan of his, really. So let's see. I'm trying to remember off the top of my head who had a request still. I know Ragnar's got another one for Kiryu.
Yeah, the Yakuza dude. But I just want to make sure there's no one else.
Dominique, did you have... I could have swore you said something at one point. I feel bad for not writing all this down. Did you have any requests, by the way? Because, I mean, I've seen you in the chat plenty of times, so feel free to make a request if you'd like.
Yeah.
As you can see, the range is quite broad.
In both content and quality.
I'd say the quality is always quite up there. And the content, though, that's another thing.
Yeah, I don't know about this one.
Let's see. We've done the demonic moose from Witcher.
Yeah, we did more Wood and some Monster Hunter stuff.
Alright, Dom. Whenever you think of something up there in the upper left, you can see send art requests to requests@kittybitgames.com. That's the email we've got just for our requests.
Yep.
Well, yeah, definitely Ashton, but
Yeah.
I want to make sure that all the other requests have been met before mine comes up.
Yeah, I guess that makes sense.
I could always have her draw something off the clock. Ha ha!
I drew something for fun yesterday, but I was pretty sleepy, but I didn't really want to go to bed, so I just kind of drew something. I have no idea how it turned out. At the time, I was like, oh, hey, this looks alright, but when that happens, sometimes you are like, oh, yeah, this looks alright, and then you look back later, and you're like, what even is this?
Oh, is that what you did last night?
Yeah.
I didn't want to go to bed either, but I had no choice because this medication knocks me for a loop.
You ever have like a dream or something and like you have to take notes and then when you wake up they make no sense? Have you ever done that?
Yeah. It's kind of like sleepy math, you know, when you're when you're trying to get them extra 5-10 minutes before work. It's like, hey, suddenly you figured out a way to compress your entire drive to work, getting ready and everything into like 2.2 minutes. And somehow the math works out in your head. So you hit snooze, and then when you finally get up, it's like reality comes crashing down. It's like, yep, I'm gonna be late.
Yeah. You're like, oh, if I do this, then I can get ready in 5 minutes instead of 20. Like, no, there's no way.
Oh, KBG on the hat.
Yeah. If he wants to use this as his profile picture, though.
Oh, right, yeah.
Does he want to advertise?
Probably not. You could draw, I don't know.
Maybe I should just put like thick.
I'm sure he'd appreciate that.
No, he's just completely ignoring it.
Yeah, he doesn't give a damn. That cat, however, gives too many damns. Quite too many damns.
'Cause he's a cop.
He gives a damn and a half. Oh yeah, you never did your you just do boy. B-O-I.
Boy.
Boy. Kratos' favorite word.
Boy. Probably. I
Yeah,
just keep adding stuff.
we're kind of just like, I don't think there's anything else left to do on it. Yep, I think that's gonna do it for this one.
Yeah.
But we will figure out what request we had next, and it'll be up next week. I'm not entirely sure that there actually was anything before Ragna's next one.
Yeah, if there wasn't anything else, then... Because I was pretty good about writing them down as I got them, but... if there isn't, though, I guess next we're doing...
Kazuma Kiryu.
Yeah. From Yakuza. I don't know how that's gonna go, because that's a real-ass looking dude, but...
Yeah. He looks very... But he has... if you look up references on him... It's a silly... The game has a very silly set to it, like a tone to it. So, I mean, you could probably find him so many different like poses and facial expressions that you could draw.
Maybe I'll do him smiling.
Yeah. smiling and holding a cat. Or have him, I don't know.
Or maybe you can look real serious holding a cat.
Yeah. Something like that.
Yeah. But I'm gonna try to watch all these old streams and make sure I'm not missing anyone, because I'd hate to skip someone's request. I feel bad.
Well, alright then. I guess that's gonna call it for this week then.
Yep, I think so. I think I'm done tweaking this one.
Done twerking it?
Tweaking it.
Oh.
Adding details.
Not twerking it?
Oh, he's the thick boy. He's twerking
Okay, then we're done.
it.
Well, alright, fellas. Hey, we appreciate you guys coming by. Oh, it was nice chatting with you.
Yeah,
And
thanks for watching.
yeah, nice, simple, easy week this week. Thick.
Please twerk.
Alright, guys. You have a great evening. Take it easy, and we will see you next time.
Night and night. See you
Good
guys
night, everybody.
next
By the way,
Tuesday. Oh,
adopt a buddy. ASPCA.org, petfinder.com, Google Animal Rescue or Adoption.
Or you can go volunteer if you can't adopt one. Or you can donate money, old clothes, blankets, those things. They can use all the stuff.
Yep, plenty of animals out there could use plenty of love, and there's plenty of way to give it to them. Speaking of love, we love you guys, and we'll see you next time. Adios.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.